and welcome to 18 for 2018 with me, Emily Evans. In this programme, we take a look at 18 companies that intend making 2018 their year for advancement and will definitely be 18 companies to watch this year. The first of our 18 companies to look out for in 2018 is Nirvana. Let's join Darren Waitson to find out more.
So I'm Darren Waitson, founder and CEO of Nirvana Maintenance. So Nirvana Maintenance specialise in the block and estate maintenance sector. Our clients are property management, residential property management companies who look after and maintain and manage large blocks of estates and apartments. So our services include all of your fire safety, fire defence and life safety systems within the blocks. So they include fire alarms, emergency lighting, smoke vents, dry risers. In the last 12 months, we've also got involved with more general maintenance and handyman services. A lot of our clients expect those services to go hand in hand because they're the more day-to-day issues that arise on the blocks and estates. Yeah, 2017 has been a great year for us. We've shown steady growth as per previous years, and we're very excited for 2018 as well. The goal for 2018 is we're going to open up more offices, more regional. Currently we cover London and the South East as far up as Milton Keynes and London and the South Coast. But we're looking at opening up offices in other highly populated areas such as Birmingham and Manchester. These are areas that we're going to be targeting in 2018. A lot of our clients are national anyway. They cover the whole of the UK, so there's no reason why we can't scale up and open up more offices and provide those services throughout the UK. Yeah, it's going to be a challenging year, but we're looking forward to it. We have seen a steady growth from major events that have happened this year with the Grenfell Tower. It's directly linked to the services that we provide. And next year we're looking to open up more offices and just continue the journey that we're currently seeing, meeting more clients, more property managers. As much as there's always companies behind the individuals that we work with on a day-to-day basis, what sets us apart is that all of our team within the office get to know the property manager on each site, and even more so get to know the properties and the developments themselves. I have over 15 years experience myself. I'm an electrician by trade, so the business, I used to do all of the services myself when we was a very, very small company, just two of us. And over the last 5-6 years we've grown. We now have 14 staff members. We have almost as many people out in the field as engineers as we do in the office, and that's because we focus and we really value the customer service side of things. We're never ever going to be a contractor that just wants to go through volumes of work orders, not even knowing who the clients are, even the development. So we have a real focus on getting to know the people that are behind the businesses. Yeah, so 2018 we've just secured the largest contract we've had, which is at Imperial Wharf in Chelsea in London. We're going to be looking after all of the fire defence systems there, so it's a really exciting development. It's a lovely prestigious one as well. It will be our flagship contract for next year. And we look after all of the systems there, so your fire alarms, your emergency lighting, smoke vents, dry risers, the whole of the systems. It is a prestigious development. It's a mixed-use site as well, so it has a mixture of residential and commercial units. So there's restaurants, bars, pubs that are on site. It's a fully contained city within a large city, basically. And it's an exciting time because we actually get on very well with the on-site team. On site, they're permanently based, and we're going to have regular meetings on site with them about how we can improve the systems that have historically maybe need improving, but also exploring other avenues of systems on site. We've currently got a team there actually today that are looking at the external lighting. So there's aesthetic things that we improve as well. It's not just the compliance side. We're doing Christmas tree fairy lights at the moment, improving the aesthetic feel of those developments.
The next company who will be turning some heads in 2018 is Less Tax for Landlords. Let's join their CEO, Tony Gimple, to find out more.
My name's Tony Gimple. I'm one of the founding owners of a business called Less Tax for Landlords. We set the business up back in 2015 and now into our third trading year. And it came about as a direct result of seeing that landlords, residential landlords in particular, were simply not being served. They just weren't getting joined up, cogent advice. They all had accountants, financial advisors, lawyers, even some had business planners, but they were individuals not talking to each other, not talking to the client, thus the advice they were giving was really distorted. The only place this was available was from the big four firms. And frankly, that's unaffordable for the vast majority of people. So along with myself, Chris Bailey, who's a specialist commercial and property tax accountant, a chartered accountant, and Malcolm Rose, a business planner, management consultant and mentor, and I run a specialist legal firm, we brought Less Tax for Landlords together in October 15 to provide tax consultancy, accountancy, estate planning, business planning and mentoring, and at arm's length, specialist financial services advice purely for landlords. 2017 has proved to be a fantastic year, at least from our commercial perspective as a business. It certainly proved validation for why we started up in the first place. From the landlord's perspective, however, they are really starting to see the impact of Section 24, the removal of mortgage interest costs as a tax deductible item. It's forced people who are otherwise basic rate taxpayers into higher rate tax. It's forced those into higher rate tax into advanced rate tax. And for those lucky or unlucky enough to be earning between £100,000 and £123,000 a year, have found themselves having to pay 60% tax, all as a direct result of George Osborne's changes. With the PRA changes to the buy-to-let rules, landlords are finding it even harder now to borrow money. They're being squeezed both ends, higher tax bills, and has a direct correlation to the ability to borrow money. 2018 really is going to focus the mind for landlords. The tax changes will begin to bite exponentially, particularly those having to pay tax in advance. There are a lot of options out there, but in real terms, what landlords need is joined up, consistent advice from people who specialise in the area. If you are a landlord who's serious about running a highly tax efficient, professional property business, which is inside the law, meets all of HMRC's practice and guidelines, and is covered by comprehensive professional indemnity insurance, including fines and penalties, then they should contact us, lesstaxforlandlords.co.uk and info@lesstaxforlandlords.co.uk.
Next up is one of the new concepts being launched, Raffle My House.
My name is Kevin Clark. I'm the creative director of rafflemyhouse.com. Essentially, we're an estate agent but with a unique selling strategy, and that is to sell properties via a competition, a raffle competition. That's it. You know, you go onto a site, www.rafflemyhouse.com, you answer some questions, which keeps it nice and fun, and you'll win a house. 2017 on reflection was absolutely fantastic. We had an overwhelming response to the competition. Everybody's been really supportive, and we're looking forward to expanding and selling other types of property on the site. Currently, we'll stay with properties just under 500,000, and the price point being £1 means everybody has an opportunity to win. Our goal for 2018 is to expand the range of properties that we can offer people onto the site, and ultimately for February the 8th, which is the draw, for somebody to win a house, and they win. The property we currently have up for raffle is a wonderful development that we found via our network in Hellsowing in Birmingham. It's been developed to a really high spec, and we think it makes somebody an incredible home. The company has installed lots of different ideas. We're looking at expanding the platform with a wider range of properties, albeit we are staying below the sort of £500,000 mark at the moment, but there's lots of ideas. I can't say too much, but watch this space. You can go online, enter for as little as £1, or you can buy up to £100 worth of tickets, as many as you want, or even enter the free postal vote. Someone's going to win, and it could be you. It really could be, and I hope it is. rafflemyhouse.com.
SAP Ratings have also been spotted as a company to watch for in 2018. Let's meet the father and son team, Peter and Robin.
Hi, my name is Thom from Green Heat Limited, the energy efficiency company. I've been working with my father, Peter Thom, for 12 years now. And Peter started the business in 1990 to help mitigate climate change.
I started the company because of my passion for helping the environment and reducing the climate change issues. And back in 1990, energy efficiency was all about draft-proofing windows, putting a bit of insulation around your hot water tank, and of course relying on the good old double glazing salesman knocking on your door. And we wanted to do a little bit more than that. As a qualified heating engineer, we wanted to help develop a model to actually do this. And the calculation we used was based on the government's BREEDEM model, which was released in 1990 when we started the business. So we started developing these energy audits and then lobbied to get them into building regulations, which happened in 1995, as we now know as a SAP calculation, SAP being the government standard assessment procedure.
In 2017, I won Energy Efficiency Consultant of the Year, and it really helped me promote what we do for energy efficiency. Over the 2,500 dwellings we assessed and buildings, and also working on £346 million worth of construction projects. Most of my clients are contractors and house builders, and we provide the mandatory energy efficiency modelling calculations, as well as finding value engineering services to help build those cost effectively.
As we move into 2018, we will continue with our drive to reduce carbon emissions. These are necessary because of the requirements of the Climate Change Act and the requirements with the Paris Agreement. But more importantly, it's how we help our client base, which is ever expanding, of builders, architects and designers to help achieve their requirement for building regulation carbon requirements.
This year we're going to expand our client base. We're looking to continue with our existing clients. They're going to be building more units per site. We want to ensure that they're building those cost effectively. Alongside that, a few more good regional, national house builders, as well as those sole named architectural practices to help handhold through the regulations. In 2018, our building regulations compliance calculations are going to help you through your next construction project. We're going to be mitigating climate change together. I'm going to help you achieve energy efficiency excellence, and I'm going to do that cost effectively. Call me for a chat on 01223 277 278 or visit us online at greenheat.uk.com or sapratings.com.
Next up, let's join Rowan from the Elite Investors Club.
My name's Rowan and I'm the chairman of Elite Investor Group. We help people to take control of their financial future. We do that through a combination of education, coaching, access to some extraordinary investments that you won't find on the high street, and also we help people to protect their wealth so they can look after it and eventually transfer it to the next generation. 2017 was a kind of a breakthrough year for us because we really got into a lot of depth with our clients and we started to understand their complete financial position, and we actually found that even some of the most successful investors, some of the most successful business owners have got enormous blind spots where they've just not taken care to protect themselves. It could be anything from having the right pension plan, having a separate investment company to their trading operation, or even just something basic like wills and power of attorney. So we learned how to really plug those blind spots for them, and as we go into 2018, that's going to be a key focus for us. My goal for 2018 really is to continue down this path where we go really deep with our clients so that we don't just introduce them to some brilliant investments. And yeah, we've got plenty of those. You know, we've got new ones coming up in terms of retirement apartments, more care homes. We've got our burial plots, all the unusual things we're noted for. But we've also got a new tax planning service we're launching this year because we found that one of the areas where we could add the most value was to ensure that people had the right kind of pension plan, the right kind of investment vehicles, and also that they just structured their personal and their investment portfolios in such a way that they actually minimize their tax bill in what I think could be potentially challenging times ahead. Well, on the Elite Investor Capital side, that's where we've got some new cemeteries where we've got what we call ERBs, which is the rights to bury, where we can give a significant return to investors in about a 2.5-year time frame. We've got our first loan notes to fund the development of retirement apartments, which again, 12 to 18 month projects with quite significant returns. Now they're only available to high net worth investors. But for everybody, we've got more of our dementia care homes where you can invest in individual suites and get long-term passive income. More boutique hotels that do the same. A brilliant adventure resort in Wales where you can own a lodge, get a rental income and have free holidays. So we've got loads of great investments coming up. And as I say, we've also got this new launch of the tax planning side, where particularly for our higher net worth people, if you've got a 7-figure plus net worth, you really need to be working with really serious tax planners. And one of the problems we found is what I call an advice gap, where people have had the same accountant for years. He's become a mate, but he's not actually giving you all the top information you need. So you've got to be prepared to make some changes if you really want to get on top of your tax bill. I think going into 2018, we've got to watch for 2 potential challenges. One, people like Jim Rogers are talking about the next big meltdown, so how do you position your portfolio to cope with that? And the other thing is we could very much end up with Jeremy Corbyn in 10 Downing Street, and that's got enormous implications for investors and business owners. So you need to be getting information and advice to keep you on top of that. So my suggestion would be to join Elite Investor Club. Just go to joinelite.tv. It's free to join. We'll keep you informed and we'll help you to bulletproof your portfolio for everything that might come up in 2018.
Etopia's 2018 is looking particularly bright. Let's join Joseph Daniels to tell us more.
My name is Joseph Daniels, CEO and founder of Project Etopia. Project Etopia is an economic and environmental build solutions and technology company. We've invented and integrated world-leading technologies into a building fabric and fibre with a construction process and engineering, and also introduced mass manufacturing on a local scale. 2017 has been a pretty crazy year. After building the first energy positive school out of a different material in 2016, I isolated all of the problem issues that we would have from a pilot. This year, it's been a lot of time spent on developing technologies, the smart system to go in it, mastering the entire solution of products. We're working and visiting different locations like Namibia, visiting China and Shanghai to see the best technologies and look at integrating the system there. Fortunately enough, this year I was Young Entrepreneur for the year at Essex County-wide. And yeah, so 2017 has been a year getting prepared for a world distribution in 2018. For 2018, our main goal is to look at how we're going to achieve things throughout the year. We have set plans in place, but ultimately the goal is to have distributed and launched an energy positive system in a number of different markets, from low income right up to high-end homes over 4 continents. If we achieve that before autumn, we will be looking at the 6 continents, especially with a very unique product in that we want to develop an R&D facility, a passive R&D energy positive off-grid system in Antarctica, and we will become the first company in history to build an energy positive smart system on all of the 6 continents. So January and February, we're going to be launching our new smart system, the eSmart system. It integrates all of the Etopian technologies, but on a DIY wireless program. So you can buy it off the shelf, buy it from online, buy it in starter packs, and make your home intelligent, from the lighting to the smart TV elements, right through to the security system, roller blinds, etc., etc. Then we've got in the spring, in March, April, I'm going to be flying out to Namibia. We've spoken with the Namibian President Advisors, we've spoken to the Namibian government, and we're going to be distributing a poverty changing scheme, which goes to low-income housing, and for less than £15,000, we'll build an energy positive smart build system off-grid for the replacement of shanty schemes. When we come back through, forward through into the autumn, we're going to be visiting further afield. Our aim is to have a build, design, development system done in Australia, China, Shanghai preferably, or Beijing, and the Americas in Argentina or in Orlando. And coming into Christmas, we're going to be planning for 2019, because when we're planning for 2019, it's important that we're looking at mass manufacturing. Unlike most businesses and most companies that are asking you to buy from them, Project Etopia isn't about that. It's more about a social, economic, environmental movement in a sense that we're going to be distributing, we're going to be developing. What we want people to do is support the project, you know, support that we're going to be offering 0% mortgages, support that the new higher standard of homes coming all around the world. And the way you can do that is follow us at social media, obviously, which is either at Project Etopia or at Joseph Michael Daniels, or simply visit our website, subscribe to the mailing list, and you'll get an e-shot once a month when we gradually start, you know, developing and delivering all around the world.
Discover and invest is another concept and company to watch out for in 2018.
My name's Chris Davidson and I'm founder and managing director of Discover Invest Limited and the specialist development finance website discoverdevelopmentfinance.co.uk. Discover Invest was established in 2008, so around 10 years ago, and it was to help developers with two key areas. First and foremost, to provide them with information and education on the development finance marketplace and the industry to help them get a handle on it quickly. And secondly, to help them have the ability to access their ideal finance partners quickly, painlessly, cost effectively and frankly once and for all. Well, in the last year we've engaged with approximately 120 developers and we've used our popular and successful quarterly lender comparison data to help them assess the top 40 senior debt lending options in the UK. And we do that quarterly and we provide real-time updates for that. And that's allowed developers to understand where the marketplace is, and with a good number of those developers we've gone on to put together funding options for them, beginning at £500,000 and working up to 20 million. Well, our plans for 2018 are really twofold at the moment. They are to continue with the lender comparison data for new developer clients and to help them see the big picture quickly, to keep existing clients abreast of changes in rates, terms, loan to GDV, etc. And the second big area is to expand our equity investment options. Equity is going to be a big theme in 2018 and 2019, and with senior debt lenders reducing the amount that they will lend, developers will need to come up with more funding and possibly from equity investors. So we have 6 channels and we're looking to expand that over the course of 2018. Developers should connect with us because first and foremost we educate them very quickly on the big picture. We give them clarity. Secondly, the ongoing research we do and the knowledge we have of the lenders means we can get them to their ideal finance partners really quickly. Thirdly, we work with them through the construction period. We don't just do the application and say goodbye. We help them through the loan and make sure that operates in a smooth manner. And finally, we give developers back their time. Developers who want to outsource this to a firm who find the process time-consuming and frankly frustrating, we simplify it, we clarify the options, and we act as a really effective shortcut for them. There are 3 ways they can connect with us. If they're looking for information on how to lower their development finance costs, go and download our free report, 7 easy ways to slash 50% off your finance costs. There is a link on each page of the website discoverdevelopmentfinance.co.uk. Secondly, if they'd like to analyse the quarterly comparison data, please go to the comparison data page and apply for the next set of data. And finally, if they're looking for just an informal chat, call 0203 651 9595 or they can email me direct, chris@discoverandinvest.com.
Salacia are looking to cause some disruptions. We hear from Ollie Streek to find out why.
My name's Ollie Streek. I'm co-founder and managing director of Salacia of London. 2017 was an incredibly busy year for myself and the whole team at Salacia of London. We founded the company in February 2017 when my friend and business partner Jamie was renovating his beautiful cottage in the countryside of Kent. He struggled very much so with the bathroom market. Not only did he not understand the market and the products, but he struggled to find a supplier that could supply the complete package without any troubles. He came to me in February with this idea. I've been in the industry for 5 years now, and through my understanding of the products and industry and Jamie's understanding of marketing and social media, etc., we've joined forces to develop a company that can not only supply bathrooms but at a convenient cost-effective price. So in 2018, we're really looking forward to disrupting the entire interior market. Not only are we going to supply bathrooms, but we're looking further afield to kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms, lighting solutions, consumables, and everything that's really going to make somebody's house a home. Right now, we have 6 ranges in 5 different room types, but we're already looking to create 12 to 18 new ranges next year, which our creative team headed up by Simon May working hard on behind the scenes, so expect big things. So having been in the industry over 5 years, I really can say that nothing beats our solution in terms of design and convenience. So visit our website salacia.co.uk and all of our social media accounts, Facebook, Pinterest and Instagram.
So there we have it, the first companies that are going to make 2018 a significant year. If you want to find out more about the companies featured in today's programme, then visit the Propery TV website. From me, Emily Evans, I'll see you again soon.